All right. So, welcome to anyone watching live. Kind of an impromptu stream. I just felt like playing some 2D6 Dungeon, and I normally run a Shadow Dart game on Sunday mornings, and tomorrow's Father's Day, so I am going to be hanging out with family. So I thought I'd just treat myself to a little playtime this afternoon. So apologize in advance. My voice might be a little bit scraggly. I am getting over a virus that my oldest daughter was kind enough to share with me. So anyway, so let's jump in. For those of you who don't know, 2D6 Dungeon is a solo dungeon crawler from Toby Lancaster. Toby's a pretty prolific author. He does a number of games. 2D6 Dungeon's the only one that I've dived into so far, but I know he does quite a few others. So we are just going to dive in. I did create a free Fantasy Grounds module, so those of you that own Fantasy Grounds and would like to try it, I'll drop a link. I'll probably post this on YouTube. I'm not sure, given this is kind of an impromptu. I don't know if I'll continue this playthrough, but we'll see. So I'm just going to start playing. I'll try to explain a little bit, and I'm going to go through character creation and just start from the beginning. So let's see. I've got to remind myself. I haven't done any prep. I just thought I'd turn on the stream and start playing. So, okay, it might be hard to read because it's a little small, so I'll just read it off. Use the character template. Start a new character. Click on modules. So let's do that. Bring it down here. And then pre-generated characters. I think I have to go to 2D6 Dungeon. There we go. Pre-generated characters. There's the character template. So let's click on that. And let's open our character template. Yes. Why is that asking me? I don't need that, but okay. I'm going to call this, just for grins, Toby. So we'll do that in honor of Toby Lancaster. We'll just call it Toby. So, okay. And let's see. Why did that? I'm going to start a torch timer again, just to remind me maybe to take a break at some point. So I'll have my little torch going on by my head, and I'll try to remember to take a look at that. All right. To character creation. Follow the steps below. Might want to change your name. Yep. Click on the classes. I think I can do it from here. So let's just drag that on. I think all it really does is give me a level, and actually it does give me a few things. If you look over here in the chat window, why is it duplicating? I need to get rid of the, I think I know. There we go. Sorry about that. I have game capture, but I also had the screen on for now. So there you go. All right. So he's level 1 adventure, 100 experience for the next level. Baseline HP is 10, health base. Shift total is +2. I do need to hit the cog up here. You can kind of see, it's a little hard to see, but that'll refresh all the stats. So my shift total is +2. Discipline total is +1. This is the round for later. Title is raw. It's not that important, but I'll just say title equals raw. Back. And maximum level, number of maximum level maneuvers is 2. Okay. I did that. Manually update the current health to 10. Let's do that. Okay. That's my starting actual health. Select your weapon. Now, typically you select your own weapon, but I thought, you know what? It would be fun just to make a random character. If the maneuvers aren't like, if they're horrible, I'll probably re-roll them, but let's open the starting weapon and let's just roll for it. Why not? And this is just a table I created. You don't really need it. So heavy mace. So let's drag that bad boy on. You'll see the character sheet's already pre-populated with the things that you get. You do get a potion of healing. I might have to remind myself how that works, but you get a pouch, you get some rations, and honestly, all those things I'm going to have to look at as we play. I don't remember. All right, so we did that. starting weapon. Now pick 2 starting maneuvers. So we received a heavy mace. So again, I'm going to clear out the chat window. Let's roll for 2 and let's see what we get. See if I like them. So it says, yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, you know what? I might take those. Why not? So the 2 maneuvers are bash. So I can drag and drop that on here. And solid belting. So I'll drag and drop those 2 on there. So this is the die roll I'm trying to get. And when I roll a 2d6, the first die will always be my primary die. So primary die is just essentially the first die. But some people, if you're playing live, they'll roll 2 different colors and designate a die. But I'll just say the first number that shows up in chat is the primary die. All right, select 1 piece of armor. So let's look at the armor table. Starting armor table. Again, I coded this in. So you can pick this if you'd like, but I'll just roll. I'm just going to make this totally random. I've got a quilted coat. So let's drag and drop that into my inventory, and that should populate under my armor weapons. So perfect, it did. And starting scroll. So let's open, oh, that's the armor. Let's open the scroll. You do get a free starting scroll. All right, scroll of reflexes, +1 shift for 1 combat. That could be pretty helpful. So I'm not going to go into, I did a number of videos on how to play this. So I'll try to explain some things as I go, but for the most part, I'm just going to jump in and play. All right, so there's that. There's my scroll of reflexes. Fail mod, what does that mean? I don't know what that means, to be honest. I think that's a mistake. Yeah, because what it should do, next combat, +1 shift. I think it's just a straight up +1 shift, but let's look at that later. I'm not going to worry about that. All right, add a portrait. So let's click on portraits. And I don't think I have anything specific to 2d6. I wonder if I can get an animated maybe. Oh, that out of there. Try this again. See if I can search. I don't want to. Data, fantasy portraits. Oh, well, let's just look at D&D 5e. We'll just look at a human. You can pick anything, but let's just see if this will come up after a second. Must have a lot of portraits because it's taking its time. Let's just... I don't know. Very human. How about this guy? And then we'll drag him up there. And I think that is it. That should be enough to start. So then we can pull up our flow chart. So I have that coded down here. And this shows you kind of what you do to start the game. I know it's a little bit jarring in terms of the colors, but this is something free on, I think, Board Game Geek. I've already done the start of the dungeon, so I'll explain it briefly. So you roll a 2d6, and basically it has to be ultimately within 6 and a 12. So I rolled 2 3s, so I rolled a 9, so it's a 3x3 room. So let's open that. I think it's this one here. And I am going to expand this. And yeah, I'll have to just look at that for a second. Yeah, let's expand it one more. Then I might have to shift. Well, you know what we'll do? Get this in a position where you can see it. But I want to leave my character sheet up there. So yeah, that'll work. That's not bad. We can see both. So what I did, so this is a 3x3 room. I'm using some assets. If I find them, I'll drop a link into, again, if I do post this video on YouTube, I'll drop a link in the description. But these are a set of assets that I don't remember if I had to buy them, but they're just going to drag and drop into a VTT. I marked the entrances. So here's my entrance to the dungeon proper. This is a archway, because all of these are archway entrances and exits to the rooms. So the first thing I need to do, if we go back to our flowchart, is this is now not the start of a dungeon level, because I've already done that. I've already rolled all those rooms. I know that there are archways in the first room. So now I'm going to roll a 2d6 and get this bad boy started. So I rolled a 12. So doubles were not rolled. No. Is one of the values a 1? No. If it was, then that would be a corridor. But it is only, let's see. So no, so draw the room primary. So it's going to be 6 on the x-axis and 2 high. So it's a 6x2 room. So the area is not less than 6. No, it's not greater than 32. So it's going to be a regular room. And that's going to tell us about the room. So before we go there, let's close this down, and we're going to do a 6x2 room. So let us open. I thought I had it. Maybe I just have it in my app. All right, let me drag this over because you don't really need to see. Yeah, let's do that. So I have, what I want to do is go back to home. I want to do that. I want to do the campaign. There we go. So 6x2. And I might have to do a little manipulating for this one. Where's my, I already passed the 2x6. There we go. So we'll do a 6x2. I'll go to the layer. 6x2. Drag it in there. So I am going to go, I guess for now, I'm just going to go up top. Why not? I'm going to go up high, and then I'm going to, I can move this as I recall any way I want. So let's stamp that, and we'll put it on here. And I might have to move it around. Let's see. That looks like I just need to, yeah, that looks like it's going to work pretty well. So what I want to do, yeah, I'll do it that way. Why not? And I'm going to match these up. I've already got a door. So let's go to the starting room and move this door token. I can find it. There we go. I'm going to move this up and above the 2x6 room. And this room, again, I'm going to do a little bit more than I probably need to. I'm going to say room 1 and drop whatever we need to. We'll drop this 2x6 into the room. There we go. So starting room is done. All right. So now what we need to do is go back. So that matches up pretty well. And let's bring our boy Toby in. So Toby has come in here. All right. Toby has come in here, and we'll have him come through and be kind of right in the middle of this room. But we do need to now roll 4 doors. So let's look here. We've drawn the room, and before, see, I don't think we had to do the doors yet. Hopefully we didn't. Why isn't that? Oh, I know why. Do it here, here. Okay, I haven't done the exits yet. So, all right, so let's click on the rooms. And what I might do, trying to make this look decent for the stream, we'll pop that up here. So let's roll on the rooms, and then I might show you. All right, so I rolled a 5 and a 1. I've got this all, again, coded in Fantasy Grounds, but I'm going to pull up 2d6 dungeon tables, and I'm going to look for the room and just show you what this looks like. Say room with me as soon as I can find it. Oh, I know why. All right, level 1 tables, interruptions. As soon as I get there, I will share it with the stream. Level 1 rooms. So these are normal rooms. And I got a 5 and a 1. So I might have to size this a bit. So bear with me. Oh no, that works pretty well. I rolled a 5 and a 1, so let's make sure that's what it says. It says a morgue. Okay, perfect. So that is what I have set up in Fantasy Grounds. So what it says, the description is a stone chamber has been added here. The floor is bloody. Inside lays a corpse on a slab. There is an artisan here who you must fight. Oh my God, already. I think they're pretty tough. If you're wondering, this is just sparkling water. Not that I don't mind on occasion drinking on a stream. Don't tell anybody. All right. Artisan, you must fight. Okay, if you survive, roll some herbs on a certain table. The exits are wooden doors. It is a unique room. So given it is a unique room, let's go back, turn that off, and let us go. And I'm gonna drop a pin to this room. So I'm gonna scroll up a bit, and I'm gonna put a story entry in here. Pop a bad boy open here, and we're gonna say room 1 morgue, and we'll pop in some of this. Why not? You don't have to, but so roll type. And again, this is just for flavor. Description, let's pop that in there so we know. And there is an encounter, so I'll probably pop that in. Let's pop that in just so we know what we're fighting here. Exits are all wooden doors, and it is unique. So the reason that's important is let's go to my tables again, and that was level 1 rooms. It's this one. So what I need to do so I don't forget is I want to tick that off. So see if I can find it. There's the morgue. So I'm going to tick that off. And now if I roll again, it should pull that out. Yeah, so I can't roll that again. So I just do that so I don't have to remember that I've already rolled more. Good. All right, so I'm going to add a little color to this room. Again, this is not necessary, but I just like doing it. It's fun. So let's move this over here. Trying to find the right place. That works. So I am going to find some assets and see if I can build this out a bit. I think it's in data. 2d6, yeah, this FA map making kit. So what does it say? A stone chamber, that's fine. Floor is bloody, so maybe I can find some blood. It might take a bit since I have a lot of asset packs. Okay, gore. And this is a Forgotten Adventures, which is pretty cool. It's all free. How about pools? Just like, this is black, but that's all right. Green. Maybe there's black. There's red. All right, so let's do this. We're just going to say covered in blood. I think should be able to drag it right on there. Why not? Just drag like some different spots of blood. Let's just do that. I think that's that bad boy over here. I'm going to pop. I know this is probably too much, but oh, why is that? I wanted it. Oh, that's not. I wanted it above. Oh, I know why. I need to get it in here above the. Okay. All right, there we go. So, okay, so we got some pools of blood here. That's great. And is there anything else here? The floor is bloody. Inside lays a corpse on a slab. Let's see if I can find a slab. Just for grins. Slab. So I kind of view it as, oh, perfect. Something like, I mean, it might not look perfect, I guess. Slab. Anything else in here? Are these all different? Rubble, stone. Yeah, that'll probably work if there's nothing else. Yeah, let's just use this. We'll just use something like this. We'll pop it on here. We'll rotate it. And yeah, there's some blow. Why don't we just put it up in the corner over here? and there's a corpse. So let's look for a corpse. Maybe I will keep this one going because this might be fun. Dead guard, desert guard. Is that a corpse? Looks like some Egyptian hieroglyphics. But why not? We'll just... I was hoping they'd give me something else. That's what a corpse... there's a lot of horse corpses. That is interesting. Maybe if I say human corpse... Oh, there we go. You know what? We'll just use like a guard or something. It does not have to be perfect. So let's just put that bad boy in there. Let's make it smaller. And we'll rotate him. And that's good enough, right? Why not? All right, so corpse. So now we need to find an artisan here you would fight. But I think before we do that, let's pull up our flow chart again. So it was a unique room. Yes. So does the room top already exist? No, and it won't again because we got rid of that. So roll a d6. Use the exit chart to determine the number of exits. So let's roll. I'm going to clear this out. Roll the number of exits. So a 5 is 2 exits. And then does the room have specific door types? They're wooden doors. So that's a yes. Draw the number of exits using specified type. Okay. So we'll draw, you can see down here, number of exits. I rolled a 5, so that's 2 exits. It's not the final, so no. So I think I can pretty much put the doors where I want. I'm just going to play that way, and then we'll encounter the creature, so we're almost to the encounter. So let's do 2 doors, and they're wooden doors, so if I find my assets again, I can pull up the wooden doors. All right, let's go back to the campaign. And we'll find the doors here. Just wooden doors. Reinforced. Here's a wooden door. So I don't know if these are well, they are closed, but I don't know yet if these are going to be locked. So we're going to do 2 of these. So I think what I'll do, I'm going to put one to the left. I'll say it's down here. So we'll put one there, and we'll rotate it. And then I'll just going to put it there. I might put a door token to make it easier that it's more obvious. And then we're going to put one like right up here. There we go. So I did create some door tokens, or not create, it's just in the asset pack. I think I hotkeyed them. Yeah, door token. Let's put it up here. I'm just going to, we don't know if they're locked or unlocked yet. We don't know until, you know what, do this. I'm going to make that a 0.5. Just make it a little smaller. Then I can do that and that. And then I can grab them. Layer, grab, move it up here. All right, just going to move those. Hard to grab, I guess, there. Let's move that out of the way. All right, so that looks okay. It's just, it is what it is. Now let's find the artisan. Okay, we are going to fight the artisan. So we'll go to our NPCs. I might have already had that somewhere else. I don't know. It was probably in my chat, but that's all right. Let's just pop him in here. Let's pop him on the map. And we'll say he was tending to this guy on the table. So there we go. You should be able to, yep, see him. And now let's open this bad boy and we'll put him right next to me. All right, so we've got the artisan. I believe we always go first, but let's get, I'm going to open the rules again and take a look at combat so we can look at this together briefly. Just want to make sure I don't do this as far as timing. I'm pretty sure I remember how to play the different actual combat actions, but I just want to make sure that in terms of, there we go. So second. I'll pop this back on. Rule book. There we go. All right. So there'll be maneuvers, shift points, interrupts, which I'll explain. But does it talk about who goes first? Sequence. When a creature is generated in your current room, you'll need to resolve the encounter. Okay. As the adventurer, you have entered their space unexpectedly. You gain the initiative to roll first. I thought that's compare numbers. Okay. So let me shut this down and it's off. All right. So we're going to start with me. Well, I think I put a little initiative in here just to have it. Just to roll to make it easier, I think. And then we can just kind of make him 12. 8. So then Toby, my buddy, will go first. We'll start this off at round 1. And we will attack. So I will... Oh, must have done that to the map. So yeah, let's just do... All right. All right, so Toby is going to use his heavy mace to bash. Before I do it, let me show you the artisan. So let me kind of do this. And what I wanted to show you is this is what a NPC looks like, again, if you get this module for free. And the name's Artisan. He has 3 hit points. He has 5 experience points you'll get if you beat him. He has 1 shift, and I'll go through that when it's his turn. Treasure, possibly, that will roll on. He has an interrupt, which means that he deflects on secondary 1s, and he gets a -2. So if any of my maneuvers had the second die being a 2, secondary die being a 1, then that means that he would interrupt that. And if I do use that maneuver, he would get to subtract 2 from the damage die. Luckily, I have 2 on both of these, which may cost me in the future. But in this case, it's good. And he distracts on secondary 6s. So I won't need to worry about that. His attack is a jab, and it does a d6 -3. And his description is he's a skilled worker who has spent many years learning their art. They are not a fighter, but are well coordinated and wear sturdy leather work clothes. They'll defend their home. So if he rolls double 1s or double 6, that is a critical success or critical failure. In this game, it's called a mishap for a fumble or a critical failure, and it's called a prime attack for a critical success. So let's do this. So I'm going to roll first on my weapon. There we go, heavy mace. So the first die, so I got a 6 and a 5. So again, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to match one of my maneuvers. So that is not a good roll for me because I could shift, because I have 2 shift points, I can shift this 6 down to a 4. I can match that, but I'll have no shift to move the 5 down to a 2. So I miss, unless I wanted to do something else. But for now, I'm not going to do anything else. We are going to pass our turn, and looks like this just keeps moving down. I'm not sure why. So the artisan is now going to target me. Let's move him on up here. Should have done that. Moves up into right in front of me. Why are you encroaching on my territory? And he will attack. So let's clear this out. Let's roll his attack. And I do have a quilted coat, which is on a 3. So his attack is a 4 and a 1. And I'm looking for, see, he has a jab. So his jab is a 5 and a 4. And given he only has 1 shift point, that's not going to do anything. So we are going to go to the next round. So we're going to the next round. I am going to double click on this round counter because this does, and I always have to hit this cog to reset stats. As you get further into the rounds, your shift goes up. It's a way to signify that your defense is getting worse, and it helps speed up combat. Because if we just keep doing this swinging thing and nobody hits each other, it'd be pretty boring. So, all right, we're back to me. So this will start getting a little bit faster. Let's go ahead and do my heavy mace, 4 and a 3. Or at least I hope that is good, because that's always going to be my first number. I'm just going to read left to right. So I've got a bash, which is a 4 and a 2. I can use one shift point to move my 3 to a 2, so I can do the bash. Let's make sure I have him targeted. There we go. And let's roll our bash damage. Let's look and see if he has any armor. I don't. That should not be delect. That should be deflect. I'll have to fix that later. Let's make sure by his image here that he doesn't have any armor. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't see any armor in here. Damage is great. All right. So let's roll our damage. And he does not have, again, his deflect and distract are not the right numbers. And I probably should have put that. Yeah, secondary 1s and secondary 6s. Right. Okay. Ash. That does 4 points of damage. I think that's just a straight up D6. Or roll 2D6. No. That should have been a damage. Yeah, 1D6. Okay, perfect. That does a 4. So that's awesome. We did 4. Wow, that outright kills the artisan. I think I was thinking this guy was somebody else because that was not tough. So, all right, that's awesome. So he should... That was a good little easy first fight. That should be... I'll get rid of him in a second, but I don't want to yet because I do want to look at him. Oh, it keeps centering the map. That's why. Well, let me open him when he's dead. Maybe not, but I can get him back. So let's kill him off. Shows more blood on here, and then let's open him because I think it's going to be important to, one, we know that we get 5 XP. So let's deal with that. Let's give ourselves 5 XP. All right, that's that. And then we roll on the PT1 -2 plus 2D6 silver coins. So let's roll 2D6. I already have that roll listed. So that's 7. Let's go to our inventory and you get 7 silver coins. I don't know if I should have started with any gold. I don't think so. I think you start with your starting equipment. And I think that's it. That's making me want to look, but yeah, let's just leave it. Maybe I should have started with some. All right, we got that. So let's find our table, and we're gonna find the PT1 because I think I get this even if the room says something else in addition. So let's just find that. Why am I not? It's probably in like loot table. Generic about loot. PT1. That's the pouch table. -2. You know what? I could do this a couple of ways, but I think I have modified tables here. Yeah, so here's the PT1 -2. So this is already set up to where when I roll it, it'll subtract the 2. So it'll just, oh, Jesus, nothing. But it is damp, and when you sniff your fingers, they smell unpleasant. Okay. All right. So he had nothing straight up on his... from us defeating him, but let's open the room again. I don't know if I put a link in there yet, but I know I created the story entry. So let's drop that in here so we can always go back to it. So morgue. So I'm going to put in here just a little note. I'll just say game notes. And let's do this. And down here we'll say defeated the artisan. All right. When you survive. So I think it, like I said, I think we're okay that we actually did look to see if he had loot, but we do find some herbs, and I think that is just around the room. So I think I was fine doing that. So we roll on the HST1 table. Let's go back to my tables. HST1. I think that's loot. Maybe not. Generic. HST, level 1 tables? Well, shoot, let's go HST. Why am I not finding those tables? Or rulebook tables? All. There we go. Oh, random lists, that's why. Okay. That's interesting. So, all right, HST, clear that out. Let's roll this bad boy. So it's Dankoma stems. So let's open that. And I've got this already in Fantasy Grounds. So we're going to find that item and put it on our character sheet. I believe I've created an item for it. Maybe. 2d6 dungeon. Let's just look at all. And these are called Dankota stems. Dankoma. I might not have. Oh, sorry. Have the image. So let's just add to our character sheet here. We'll say Dankoma stems. And I think if I do this, I think I could drop the link in there just so yeah. So at least I know what it is. If I look at this again, and you only get 10 items. So I think it's important. Backpack, I'm gonna have to look and see if that counts. I know this would probably count as one, so I'm gonna put that in, and that should, yeah, it shows 2. So you can sell it for 1 ingredient for the following medicine and potion bombs. Medicated bandage, 1 of 2. So it's basically can be used to craft different things. So great. All right, so I think that is it. I don't think I missed anything there. We drew the encounter and we defeated the encounter, so we're good there. Choose the next door. So now we need to determine if the door is locked. So let's do that, and we have to decide which room do we want to go through. This is bugging me because it looks a little... Let's see here. I want to get it a little... There we go. I like it better. This one. Much better, I guess. Okay. Let's go to the west. I'm just going to move my guy in. We're going to move over here, and we're going to go west. So we need to check if the door is locked. So let us roll. And it's a 5. So metal and reinforced doors are locked on a 5 out of 6. But remember, these are all wooden doors. So this door is open. So now what I'm going to do is let's go to that room 1. Blood. So that's wooden door. Yeah, I do want these in here. So can I just put it in here? Wooden door. We'll do that. And we'll do wooden door here. And we'll do rubble. Fine. We'll do that. Fine. Fine. This is just kind of cleanup so that next time, if I do keep playing this, which I think I might, why not? So I do want to find in my assets, just to make this a little more fun. I want to look in the data, and I'm going to find the open door. So we'll look at this, go back to our layers, and we'll pop that bad boy in here. And then we can find our wooden door that's already in here, which is this one. Nope. That's the open. Let's look at the closed. There's 2 closed. Let's delete that one. And then we're going to bring this over. And we'll kind of show that as... Why is that not letting me... Let's do this. I want to delete that door token. I don't really care about it anymore, but I should be able to. Why is it not letting me? There we go. It's odd. So we're going to make that open. We'll kind of do it maybe this way to show it opening in. And I also have a lock because I just want to make sure that it's obvious that in this case, you know what? That's probably better. I did all that work. I think I like showing better. I'm just going to show the door. Yeah, let's do that. Sorry. But we're going to do this. We're going to pop it in here. We'll leave it there because it just, then what we'll do is we'll have this decoration and we're going to show that here. Then we can put this in here and spin it around and show it a little bit bigger. so we can show that's unlocked. So when I'm looking at this, I can see it's unlocked. All right, so we should be starting all over again. So let's look. Go. Oh, that's not that one. All right, so this is not the start of the dungeon, so we're going to roll 2d6. I think I'm pretty good on this. We'll consult this one if we need to. So let's go to our 2d6 to look at the room size. So a 6 and a 1, so that's going to be a corridor. And corridors, you don't have any monsters, I don't think, in corridors. But we can match this up however we want. I think I'll go scroll out a bit. Yeah, I think I'll go up with that corridor. So let's find this down. I'm going to add a folder here. We're going to say corridor 1. I can spell. Corridor 1. All right. And we will find, let's go back to home, campaign, and it's a 1x6. So we're going to do this, and we're going to do this. And I might have to, oh, that looks like it matches up. It should. I think maybe we'll do something like this. Make sure that looks reasonably good. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So I'll just kind of make it right in the middle. And then you still roll on the corridor itself. So, the number of exits. So we will do it like a normal, I believe. So death markers. That would be in room 1. Markers, let's do that at the top. All right, so we're good. And all right, we're going to go into this room, but let's go ahead and roll for the number of exits. And 5. So there's 2 exits. So I get to, again, determine, I don't want to put it right at the bottom, I don't think. And I know there's some rules I don't always remember on, where you can put these, but I'm going to put 1. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to put 1 here. Oh, let's look. If it's a corridor, there's not a specific door type. So we'll look back at this. And we will do this. Not a unique room, no. Use the exit chart to determine number. Does not. So we're going to have, okay, so we do roll on the exit type, and they're all the same. So given it's a corridor, there's not a specific. So let's do that. We know there's 2 exits. I'll remember that. And those exits are wooden doors. Yeah, that's right. That's funny. All right, so they're wooden doors. So we will go back and we will go to our wooden doors. And I think, yeah, I'll just use the closed ones. Oh, hey, Raven Master. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of cathartic. I don't know if it makes for a great engaging stream, but I just felt like playing something and kind of fun to kind of build this map as you go. I like it. And I like these assets I was able to get from Forgotten Adventures. I forgot that they're all free. I'll have to donate to him because they're pretty darn cool. So I'm going to put that one here. And then maybe 1. I don't think you put 2 on 1. I think you have to look at different sides. So I'll put 1 up here. And I'll move that down just like that. And then let's do the locks. Oh, no, we don't know if they're locked. We'll do the door tokens again because for now, let's put these at 0.5. And we'll just drop these on so that, yeah, just need, there we go. That's easier. All right. And then we'll go up a little bit and we'll pop that boy on there. So it's just easier because sometimes it's hard for me to tell if I drew a door there. So at least I know quickly, and then you can look at them and say, oh yeah, they're wooden doors. So easy enough. All right, so those are 2. So let's move our buddy Toby in here. And let's have him go up. No real reason, just there's more room up. So now we're going to roll for the room size again, and I'm just going to keep going. I think I'm doing this right. So let's roll on the room size. We'll just roll straight up D6. Pretty large room, 6 by 5. I'm going to get, I have my character sheet. I'm going to hit shift and drag that down to a hotkey so I can get him back. All right, so let's find a 6 by 5 room. And that's going to be a big bad boy. And again, I think these assets were free. I don't remember. I'll have to look. We'll put that up here. We'll drop that bad boy here. And I can turn, I might turn that. Why not? Turn it this way. And still, yeah, I'm getting towards the end. I kind of want to do something like that. Well, I do it a little more. Yeah, I'm going to do it like this just because. Why not? And I don't always look at, I know there's specific rules. I don't feel like I do that great. Let's put this here so it goes under that. And I'm just going to drop it close as I can. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And we will make another folder here. Drop it down here. Actually, we're going to say room 2. And we'll put that in here. And I need to bring it up to right there, maybe. There we go. All right, so room 2, I got 5 by 6. Now we need to roll for number of exits. Or no. Go back to this bad boy. I always forget. So it is a regular room. It's not greater than 32. It's 30. So not a large room. It's a regular room. So I guess before we do the number of exits and the type of exits, we roll on the rooms table. So let's do that. So I do like showing you the room. So let's roll here and we can grab all the data here. And is that, so this is unique. So I'm going to handle that now. That's a 3 and a 4. Let's go down to the 3 and the 4. And that one is the prayer room. So I'm going to tick this off. Now, that's 2 unique rooms. So I won't encounter those again. And because I have the table extension, they won't. That's great. Let's go. I want to find that room, 3 and a 4, the prayer room. Once I pull that up on my PDF, then I will show you because I like showing it here better. So let's do that. So prayer room. To one side is is a wall-mounted symbol above a small altar and cushion. Roll a d6, 1 to 4 roll on L1R after you search the room. And if you survive, roll on Rat 1. So it has curtain exits and it's unique. So, all right, I'm going to turn that off now. Put that down. So let's build out this room a bit. So now I can get my story entry. So let's add a story. And we will call this room 2 prayer room. We'll drag a few of these things in just for flavor. Just for flavor. And types, prayer room, description. There's possible encounter. We'll look at that in a minute. Curtains, unique. And I think, oh, so I've already rolled. I have this all like pre-rolled. So what we have to do first, I think, well, I'm going to fill out the room first. 1 to 4, roll on L1R, level 1 religious enemy. So, okay. So you roll a d6. I've already got these all pre-populated in the table. So on a 1 through 4, you on your first d6 roll, that basically means you have an encounter, and then you roll on the L1R, which is religious enemies table. So Fantasy Grounds has done all that in the background, and I've got a cultist and crazed creature. But let us first build out this room a little bit, shall we? Let's find, so I want to find an altar. So let's go back to the home. We'll go to data and then the Forgotten Adventures map kit. And we're going to say altar. I never played 4E, by the way. Heard a lot about it, good and bad, and I don't have any, obviously have no opinions since I didn't play it. Altar Runner, that's cool. Is there an altar? Oh, maybe it's just furniture. I like those runners. This is such a cool map pack. Let's look at furniture, altars. Man, this is cool. Ah, this has a runner on it. Let's do like this, or we'll do a little bigger. We'll put this bad boy up here. That seems a little big. Yeah. How do I do? Shoot. No. Can I? Why did that eliminate? It's there. 5x6. That's odd. Why is it not? Is it? Oh, I know why. It just moved that down. Okay. No. Okay, so let's go back. What did I do? Okay, I was going to put this down. Put this up here. And then, I don't know, make it 5.3. Maybe make it like 3.5. See what that looks like. And then we'll have to put that in the room. 5x6. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And maybe put it like, I'm going to put it in the corner, like maybe like that. So we'll do an altar there. What does it say? To one side is a wall-mounted symbol above. Okay, to one side. So I love being able to do this. It's fun. We'll put that like right up, smack up against the wall. And I always do that accidentally. All right. And then what else? There's a wall-mounted symbol above. Maybe I can just find symbol. Oh, cool. And a book with pieces for dungeons. That's cool. Did you like 4E? Like I said, I know it's kind of polarizing. Some people like it, some people don't. What else would it be? I'm going to look and see if I can find. I won't spend too much time, but burial furniture, adornments, maybe. What are those? Is there anything else likely that I could find, like any kind of symbol, markings, drawings? I don't know what it'd be called, but we'll look again at decor, art, clutter, curtains, fireplace, hangers, potted plants, levers, pottery, old signs. Oh no, that's not. What about signs and boards? And what are we looking for? A symbol. Go back here. Let's go back to furniture, altars. Is there anything else in here? I like all the variations. That's pretty amazing. But I think it's just going to be altars. All right. Let's look at something. Bedding, bars and counters, clocks, stands, display cases, seating, washing tables, shelves. What is an orrery? I'm just going to put something like this to designate that it's a symbol, wall-mounted symbol. Oh, you know what? There's some cool statues in here that would be perfect, I think. Let us do that, shall we? Statue. Stature? No. Did never play. Oh, got it. Understood. Let's do structure. No. come on. Decor. I just looked at this today and I thought there were some cool. All right, we'll just do, I think it's just, we'll just look at it in the, I think there's some cool here. They're more top down. And I know it's not a statue, but we'll just call it like a symbol. Oh, something like that would work. Hoping to find something that's a little more top down. And I swear I found something earlier. All right, I'm spending too much time on this already, so let's just drop something up here that looks reasonably interesting. And then we'll put it, we'll make it a little smaller, turn it around, and we'll just have it like sitting on there. That was a lot of effort for that. But altar and cushion, I'm not going to worry about the cushion. It's just, we'll leave it as it is. So we rolled on the enemy. So I think before we worry about the exits, I think we go ahead and if I pull it up here, I think it should populate. Oh, geez, I fought them both. Shoot. I know there's some rules for various enemies that when you have more than one enemy. So let us show them. And let's get back to our, we'll just say like, this is the cultist. We'll say the crazed preacher is like doing something with the offering, and this guy's down here. Come into the room and kind of surprise them. And let us look at, I think I have multiple creatures. Quick reference card. Sometimes there'll be more than one creature. When doing so, you attack first. Then the creatures take in turn. There's naturally a higher chance of being hit, and the rounds take longer. Your armor can deflect damage from all attacks. Fatigue die adjustments apply to all combatants. So, all right. So let's fight. I'm going to look at these guys because so the crazed preacher has a 4 health, the cultist a 5. And remember, so I'm going to drag this in for later. Re-entry, pop that bad boy in there. Lock it for now. So let's look at these guys and we'll open me too. We'll do like this. All right. So he has, looks like he does not have armor, but let me just make sure. Look at the cultist image. Yeah, I don't see any armor, but he does have an interrupt secondary 4s. That would not affect me, so that's good. Look at this guy. So Bible block. Let's see what his is. So he's got Bible block on primary 4s. So that's not good because that means my 4 and 2 is negated. So let's start by, I don't know, I'm going to go after, see if I can take out the cultist first. So we'll make this a 0. The fatigue round should go back to 1. And we'll reset that. And all right, we are going to fire into this room. We are going to target the cultist. Why is that not looking like? Do I just need to show line of sight with the players? I don't want to have lighting though. That might be why. Unlocked. Enable line of sight. Don't worry about that. Vision preview. Disable lighting. Ooh. I don't like that. You know what I'm going to do for now, just for grins? I'm going to give him maybe a torch or something. I just think it would look cool. So if I give him a torch and then I put on, yeah, that's kind of cool. Move him up a bit so he can kind of see out the room. Perfect. All right. So, and that's just for flavor. That's not really part of the game mechanics. But we've got the cultist targeted. So let us roll. Oh, I wonder if we should see, what does the scroll reflexes do? I wonder with 2 people, should we do that? And I think you can do this anytime. +1 shift. You know what? I'm going to hold that just in case. Let's see what we can do here. 3-1. So I get 2 shift. So I can move the 3 up to a 4 and the 1 up to a 2 with 2 shift. Awesome. So level 4 bash. Let's look again, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's why. Yeah, I got those. And his interrupt is a rogue swoop. Let's just see. Let's keep this up somewhere that you can see. Or behind me, maybe. Maybe like right. Something like that. That's fine. Just so I can look at him and read that while we're playing. So interrupt on secondary 4. So we're good. So we are doing the bash. So we're taking this heavy mace and bashing the crap out of him. That does 5 damage. Wow. Takes him out with 1 hit. That's awesome. We'll remember because we have the room tag. I think it'll tell us here's what we're going to do so we don't forget. We're going to say game notes like we did before. And in this case, what I want to do is say encounter, praised, creature, and cultist, just so I go back and I know that if I do beat it, then at least I know that he was there and I can look for treasure and all that type of stuff. But let's get him off the map. That out, and then let's open the crazed preacher and we'll keep his image up here so you can see it. Perfect. And but well, in this case, we have to move to him. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change the map centering in the options. I think that's why this keeps jumping down. Auto center map. I do not want to auto center. Just leave it the way it is. So, all right, the crazed preacher is going to target me and let him roll to hit. And I think, I always forget, did I build the combat? I did. Let's build the attack. So that's a 6 and a 1. He's got a wild scratch on a 4 and a 3. So it's not going to be enough because he needs to move 2 and 2 and he needs to move 4. All right. So I should have done this. This should have been a 1. Fine. So that round is over. We're going to go to the top and I'm going to move this up. It might not come into play, but who knows? And so we're on the second round because if you get to round 4 or higher, the amount of shift that both you and your opponents get will go up. All right. So we're going to move our bad boy up here, and he's going to target the crazed preacher, and he will bash away. Why did that? Let's just clear that out, and let's try that again. Why would it roll twice? Why is it rolling double? That is interesting. Roll 2d6. Let's do just the straight up. That works. Do I have anything else selected? It's bothering me. So let's look at this. Roll 2d6. It looks fine to me. Do I just click it once? No? Oh, so, what? Let's try it. Just reset the die here. Let's heavy mace. I don't know why it's rolling. Oh, well, let's get rid of that and let's just roll a d6. But that's, I'm going to have to see if that's like a bug or something. 1 and a 4. So again, so I can move the 4 to a 2. But let me remind myself. So he blocks on primary 4s. That couldn't be better because I'm using the solid belting, so I can move. Yeah, I can move that down too, and I can do the solid belting. I've got him targeted, and I will roll my damage. Why is that doubling everything? Oh my God. I mean, either way, it did 4, but I wonder if I should just reload. I hate doing that, but there's something that's, it was working before, so I don't think it's an extension. I'm going to try to reload. Sorry, this is going to take a minute to reload, but let's try that. So it'll just give it a minute. Kind of addicted to these waters now. Don't do a very good job hydrating, but it's helping. I really enjoy playing this. Just fun, relaxing. You're building your dungeon. Looks cool, and you don't have setup and teardown. That's what I like, playing at home with physical components, but then just with family and taking up dining room tables, it's just nice not to have the setup and the teardown. So let's see. Yeah, and I might have to worry about it later, but hopefully that'll correct whatever was going on. That was so weird. Can't see anything that I've like double clicked or anything. Of course, thought it would put everything back to where it was. Maybe I don't have that toggled. We'll do that. Get this background back. And wait a second, why is it not? Do this, and we'll pop that back one more. One more. There we go. And see if, well, let's just not worry before we try this again. Really hope this isn't still doing it. Yeah. I don't know. It's something, I don't know how to report that one because something got off kilter. And I don't know what it was. Chalk it up to user error. So, all right. So, but we did kill him with a 4. We killed the crazed preacher. So he is dead. Awesome. Let's go back to our note. And we are going to say defeated. Defeated crazed preacher and cultist. And so we do get to roll on this rat 1, but let us go ahead first and let's add the XP we get from these 2 guys. So let's go to our images and NPCs, monsters. We'll get the crazed preacher and the cultist. That's who we fought. So let's. All right. So let's start with the cultist. The cultist gives us 6. So that's 11 HP. And roll on RPT 1 for treasure. So I think that's just the loot table. So RPT 1. The religious pouches. So let's get rid of that. Let's roll on this bad boy. So there are some smooth pebbles in the pouch mixed in with some cathodo spines. That's cool. I'm surprised I didn't actually put the things in here, but that's all right. So let's do this. Let's go to inventory. And we're going to add cathodo spines. And I think, I don't know if we can put that in the backpack. I'm going to look at that later. But I'm going to add that Dengkoma or cathodo spines. I'm going to open it. And then we will see if it'll let me put in the image of, I think it's herbs. Yep. Cathodo spines. Let's drop that down there. And let's look at that for a second. And again, this is all free. If I put this out on the forge, if anybody wants all this. So small spiky seed heads that have an oily core and limited applications. Soothing oil and flame jars. It's just something that could be used potentially to make something else, an ingredient. So I think I'm going to actually put in there, I don't think I'll count that against my inventory, but because you can do some inventive usage and like, I might be able to use these smooth pebbles. Smooth pebbles. And I'll say also like a pouch, and make that a container. So we'll say, get rid of this. So the pouch will put pouch. All right. So I don't know. I'll have to go back and check my inventory later. The pouch should not be in the backpack page. Well, I think I'll just kind of have it as its own thing. Yeah. Oh, maybe I had one already in the pouch or in the large bag. I think that's it. I have 2 pouches. And I want this one. It doesn't matter. That's fine. That's fine. Well, I would have thought it would have said. I guess I don't care. Yeah, I guess I don't care which one it's in. All right, so that's that guy. I think we did everything we need to there. We'll go to the Crazed Preacher, roll on RPT1. So we do another RPT1. See what we get. Nothing. The pouch is empty. All right, that's okay. But then the room itself possibly gave us. Oh, I did not. Is the. Let's go back to that image. And I need to make sure I at least get his XP. Was the cultist the same? He was a 6, right? That's right. I think I was at 5. I added, so I need to add the 5 to the Crazed Preacher. That puts me at 16. Awesome. And then I roll on RTT. That's hard to RTTL, rattle. So let's go back to the table. RATT1. Sorry, that's what I think that says. Is that right? Religious artifacts table. It has to be what that is. I think I already rolled on that, and I probably deleted it over here, but that's okay. Let's just roll on the artifacts table. See what we get. Oh, there's an old, small, crude wooden cross. Okay. Well, wait a second. Why did this 2d6? I can't roll less than a. So that should have been. How did I do the rest of these? I can fix that later, but it bugs me because these all. Yeah, all of these would be wrong, wouldn't they? If they're 2d6. Why would they be 2d6 though, now that I say that? I think they would just be 1d12. Let me open that table for a second. I want to find that artifact. Religious artifact treasure. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it should have been a 2 through a 12. It does say roll 2d6. 2 through a 12. So I guess, yeah, that's problematic. I need to replace and fix all these tables. I'm not going to worry about it for now, but this should literally be a 2. And then everything should move up, and the last one should be a 12. That's disappointing that I missed that. Oh, well. I might just start rolling a 1d12 or something. Or I might just manually do it. That's fine. Small wooden cross. Small, crude wooden cross. So let's do that. Old, small, crude wooden cross. Not sure if that'll take a spot. Maybe I'll say it does. I don't know. But I can look at it later. All right, so let's go back. We've cleared out that room. Let's take off our line of sight. All right. So we are going to now roll on the number of exits. We haven't done that yet. So there are no exits. So we've faced our first dead end, and we will backtrack, which is okay. I think I'll go, I'm going to go back to this bad boy for a second. 0.5, go. Okay. So let's go down here. And I don't think, yeah, these won't have the line of sight built in. Maybe I can do that later. That's fine. So let's go over here and, yeah, let's just go to the left. So we'll roll for the room size. Roll a 2d6. And it's a 2x5 room, 5x2. So that's good. And we will open our assets. Two by 5. So let's go back to home and campaign. 2x5, 2x5. There we go. Go back to this, that up here. And how do I want to do this? Do I want to do, I might do the 5. I kind of like that. Let's drop that here. And this is, that's room, it's going to be room 3, right? So starting corridor, fine, 2x5 room. Let's just click outside of this and we'll say room 3, room 3. We're going to put this in there. And I don't think it really matters. Let's see. We can drop this. I think it should be fine. Yep. I think so. All right. So now I don't remember exactly. I mean, I'm not going to worry too much if let's make sure this grid snap is not on. I think we can go down to the bottom. I don't remember, but I'm just going to do that. I'm going to kind of make a small room here. My game, I can change it up if I need to, right? All right. That, and then not a small room, 2x5, I don't think. Go to flowchart. Not less than 6 because it's 10, 2x5, so nope, it's a regular room. Let's roll on the regular rooms table. Still disappointed that I screwed up those tables, darn it. So the regular rooms table. Let's go back. Close this down, and 4 rulebook tables. Rooms, templates, level 1 tables. This one. Okay. So let's roll. See if we get another unique room. Oh, this is another. Is this another unique room? No. But we did face. Oh, we got a lot of stuff going on here. So let's look at this room. And we rolled a 4 and a 1. So let's go back to the room. Human ancestry. Entry table. All right. So here we go. Did I say 3 and a 1? No, it's interrupt table. 3 and a 1. Is that what I rolled? 3 and a 1. Snake pit. I rolled a 4 and a 1. Okay. 4 and a 1. So let me find that. Here we go. 4 and a 1. So a small shrine. This room is bare apart from a small stone shrine set into the wall. Roll on GOT1 to identify the shrine's god, which I've done. When offerings are correctly applied, gain 1 favor point. Random exits, and it's unique. It's not unique, sorry. All right. So let's get rid of that. Let's turn that off. And let's add a story entry. And this is going to be room 3. Small shrine. And we rolled a 4 and 1. Small shrine. Room is bare. We'll put a little bit of something in there. And so we'll say exits are random, not unique. And the god is Regina. God is Radicina the Rex. And not just there. Perfect. I did a lot of things right, but just screwed up that table. So, okay. So let's do a little bit. Do I need anything to do in here? Yeah, so all it is, so if I don't think I'm going to try to do anything with that god or make any offering. I don't think I can yet. Forget how that works. But let's do the, what am I thinking? So we will go back, go into data, map making, and we are going to look for shrine, maybe. It's not really an altar, but decor, combat, furniture, texture, vehicle structure. I think there's something in here. Statue, basin. It's a shrine. Pillar, statue. I think there's something that would work. Yeah, this, we'll call this a shrine, but I like these. And it's kind of a god. Standing man. Yeah, maybe it's Radicina. He looked like something that's a standing, it's a mage. Small stone shrine. We'll find. I think it's something like this. I like that doesn't look male or female, so I think that'll work. I'm gonna do that. Well, it does look a little male. Not that one. That could be anything. That could be kind of anything. So let's do that. Let's do the statue here. That's going to be a little too big, I think. 2.7 maybe. And then let's, it's still too big. So let's say 2. Right, I need to jump on it and then do 2. Small stone shrine. So it's small, so maybe it's not huge. We'll just do like a one, like something like that. Small stone shrine set into the wall. You know what? We're gonna do this because we know we can't go any further than that. So we'll just say that's the stone shrine set in the wall. Back down there. We'll bring him into the room so there's no encounter. I don't think you can just look for scavenge or anything like Caranathalis or anything like that. So let's go here and let's roll for the exits are random. Turn flow chart. Use exit to determine number of exits. Okay. So we'll say the number of exits. Let's get rid of this. My torch went out. Number of exits is 2. I'm gonna light a new torch. I'm gonna keep going. I'm feeling okay right now. So let me light another torch for a minute. And there we go. Our torch is relit. 2 exits. So, and random. So let's look at the type of exit. Exit type. All right. I don't like my chat to be cluttered. Archways. So kind of boring, but archways. And we will find the archways in the asset folder. Go back and under campaign. Oh, I think the only archways I found are like that I like are these clear ones. So we'll drag these up here, we'll turn it a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting kind of cramped down here. So I think we'll do, I can only do one on each. So we'll do one like here. A little hard to see, but we'll put a door and then we'll put one here. Can't really see, but the nice thing is for now, we'll just put that door on door token. All right, and we put that at 0.5, I think. We'll put that on here. And we'll put it on here. And then we will drill in a little bit more to see. Yeah, that works. I like it. All right. So then we decide there's nothing else to do in here, I don't think. Let's drop this in here, and maybe in the future we could come back. I don't remember. So I'm going to go down. Back to our play. Do a little line of sight. There we go. Not line of sight, but so we'll go down here. The door here, and he's going to see if it is locked. Let's see if it's locked. 3. All types of doors unlocked. So that's nice. So lock open, decorations. We can drag that up here. Get it up there. Come on. There we go. So let's drop that there. Let's move our guy. And I think we've been deleting these door tokens, which I kind of like. There's once you know it's right, it's just a door, but then you can say that it's locked. Or I think that works. Yep, I like it. So it's pretty obvious. That's a it's archway. Archways are always going to be open, but that's all right. Yeah, I think that's written in the rules. So all right. Go to at least one more room, and then I don't know, maybe I'll stop. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think I'm in for about how long? I'm not sure how long I've been going, but I could find it somewhere. Let's do this. 2d6 dungeon, 2d6 dungeon. Oh, yeah, there we go. Cool. All right. So now we're going to roll for the dungeon size. Let's do that. It's a corridor. Shoot. 1x2, small one. It's all right. Let us build that out. And assets. We'll build a 2x1, 1x2. Here. And we'll just make it lengthwise. And I don't think I always forget, like, I'm just going to make it like here. I think I can do that. And that 1x2, let's put it room 3. Am I in room 3 or 4? I think it's room 3. Yeah, now that's under. I like it. Oh, of course it has to be like under here. All right, it works. Corridor, and we could roll. Well, let's go ahead and roll for the number of exits. Corridor exits are always archways. I think I forgot that. Let's roll a number of exits. Is that 1? Okay, 1. I think I'm just going to put an archway to the west. Why not? We will put an archway there. And I apologize. I know I get confused on the rules in terms of what, how close you can put to the edge and all that. So I'm not worrying that much. All right, put that there. And we're going to put the door token. Getting a little quicker on this, if I can find it. Maybe not. Where is my door token? Okay. Put it up here. There. 0.5. Put it there. And that's always going to be, you know what? That's dumb. We'll just do this and that there. And then we'll just put the unlock, because again, we always know that will be those archways are not locked. So just to make it clear, open door. So our hero is going to come to the edge, and he's going to roll on his next room. 6 by 5. Holy moly! I think you can go up against the edge, but I think it's going to limit the size of our room. So if it's 6 by 5, we can only go across, I think, roughly 1, 2, 3. I think it's going to be about 4, and we'll go up 5. Let's try that, because we have to make it fit. But I think you can go up against the edge. This is where I get confused. Yeah, we'll say that it's right at the edge. So let's just make this like a corner room like this. And make it match up, if I can, right against the edge. And that actually looks pretty good. And what else? That's not going to be too big a room. And did we say that was an archway? So yes, we want this underneath. So let's make this a room 4, I think. Put this under here. No, I don't want it under the room. Okay. But I do want this room to be... Wait, why is it? Yeah, that's right. Doing that. I want it to be under. Why is that not showing under? Does it need to be under like that? No. Oh, because I have nothing in there. Jeez. Now it's in there. Now it's perfect. Okay. All right. So now we roll on the room. The room size is not big yet. It's not a big room. So we roll on the normal size table. So let's head down here. Exit type. There'll be multiple creatures. Find our table. This one. Apothecary. This will be a fun one to potentially end on. So let's open up the apothecary, because I think this is the one I thought I rolled on before that can be pretty challenging. God. Why am I not seeing it? Look. 6 and a 1. 6 and a 1. So, oh, there it is, the apothecary. All right. So, a table is covered in jars and bottles, so we'll draw that. We'll create this. Scrolls full of script are tacked to the walls. You must face the apothecary. If you survive, search the table. Roll on pot 1 and pot 2. Random exits, but this is unique. So given this is unique, let's go to our table and our human ancestry table. And that's a 6 and a 1. Scroll down. Click on that. All right, so we've gotten rid of those rooms. Let's create our story entry. And we're going to call this room 4 apothecary. And let's start populating it. You must face the apothecary. Yes, I know. I know. A random, unique. All right. So let's populate this a bit. Let's put our apothecary in here. Well, I think we need to do that. That should be an encounter. Add to the tracker. That's all set, preset, which is great. Turn him on. Plug him in here, but let us first create this a little, shall we? Assets. We'll go to the front. We'll go to data. Go to our map making. So first find a table. And then put some like jars and bottles on it. Furniture, decor. Probably just say furniture. Yeah, let's go back. Oh. Go back. Ah. Why don't I do furniture? Let's just not worry about it. Let's just go straight into furniture. Probably as a section for table. There we go. So desk, corner table. Yeah, let's put a corner table because where the room lies. I don't like that. About oval tables, pool tables, round tables, metal tables, side tables, square table. I like square tables. Build. Okay. So we don't have to worry about like putting table square, jars, and that looks kind of odd. So let's just do a regular table filled with chairs. Yeah, maybe. That looks so busy. We're just gonna go back to table, square table, and we'll just find like a. Let's just do something like this. And we'll put this in here so we don't forget it. Let's just do a table like this. And go back here. Let's make that like 3. Maybe 2.5. Yeah, that's kind of good. Just kind of put this in the corner. It should look okay. And how about we put like jars? Go back. Yeah, we could find it. Decor. Clutter. Books, cloth. I like that. Food, games. Arranged clutter. Blocks, glassware. So this, in this case, what did we say it was? Like jars and bottles. So let's look at glassware. Bottles and potions. Perfect. I wish it wasn't. I guess we can put it that way. That's fine. So let's just put some various. Shall we? We'll do that. Okay. So let's go back to him and put 1.5. Yeah. Put like 1. Yeah, let's just put like various bottles. We'll just put them like randomly. Yeah, we'll just kind of put them kind of all different colors and shapes and sizes. Or not sizes. We'll put them like pretty much the same. Just put it like that. And then can we put like jars? There's got to be some, maybe there'll be some jars in here if we go. Bottle small. Oh, that cool. Those are probably good enough for jars. I don't have to. Let's do like. Something like that. We'll just kind of put it. Yeah, that works. Let's go back and clean these up. This is in room 4. Let's put these in room 4 so we don't forget. And then we can make sure that we make them visible. So always got to put them above the right layer. Why isn't the yellow one showing up? Yeah, not on top of the table. Okay. Awesome. So that's that. That's the apothecary. Is probably like, let's just put a chair or 2 here. Decor, letter, art, map making, furniture, chairs, book stands, seating. And I wouldn't think it would have been in seating. I like that. Chairs. This is such a cool. I love this, man. Let's do these. Let's put them up here. Such a good pack. I need to donate to this guy because he's been so good. So good. We'll put that at 1. A little small. 1.5. Yeah. Not bad. Maybe like this, and we'll put the chair under the table. Perfect. I love this. This is so cool. And we'll do another chair. So let's drag that up there. Look the same. But let's drag it up there. And I think we said 1.5. Drop it here. Select it. Put it like here. Kind of pushed in. And we'll put that right underneath the table. And voila. But he is just kind of like standing around there with his potions. I come in and like, what are you doing? Surprise him. And let's get a little battle going here. I'm going to put in a battle music just a bit. Why not? I'm going to put, is there a battle with like Purple Worm? I'm looking at Fantasy Ground or Sirenscape. How about we say I'm like a mage? Maybe if I type in mage, I can find something. I don't know. I don't want to look too. Control room, flame skull, gassed, animated armor, bard spells. Let's just find a fun battle music and we'll just go with it. Does not have to be perfect. Just a fun. How about we do something like this? There we go. All right. All right. So, Toby, why do you have 10 wounds, Toby? You haven't gotten hurt. Let's put that back down to 0. He hasn't been hurt yet. And let's grab him, target the apothecary. And this one could be a tough battle. He's got 12. So let us grab image. All right, let's put that over here. 12 HP, 35 experience points. You know what? I think I'm going to use my potion. And if I remember, let me just look this up to make sure I don't cheat here. Let me find it and then I'll show you. But I'm going to say potion. I just want to understand potion. Potion bombs. No, it's not potion bombs. Magic, using magical potions. Using magic potions. Okay. Look at this together. Your knowledge potion is advanced. That can be used at any point in the adventure, even during combat. If you use it in combat, you miss your attack to quash the liquid. Ugh. Oh. After which the enemy gets to attack again, but you can still use your armor for both attacks. That's right. I forgot. I don't want to do that because that makes me nervous. That makes me nervous because he will get 2 attacks. Well, think about that. So what does it do again? So what will it do? Scroll of reflexes. It gives me a +1 shift. That sounds pretty good. What is his interrupt and stuff? Primary 1s, which that does affect me for the solid belting. And 4s. Oh my god, it affects me on both of these. Oh, -2 damage. Oh man, that's not good. That's not good at all. Let's... You know what? I'm going to let him come after me, and I'm going to quaff it so I at least get +1 shift. So I'm going to quaff the potion. and I will get rid of that. So I use my action for that. Put this back up to 1. Now I pass my turn, and he gets 2 shots at me. So let me go back to this. That doesn't sound like the right battle. I want a different battle. Bugbear battle. Let's just do battle begins. Always like that one. All right. So let us check and see what he does. So he is going to first roll on his attack, right? So let's pull him up. And down here. 2 and a 1, or 1 and a 2. What does he need? He has a 1 and a 5. Gift of 1. So he misses. But he gets another attack while I don't know if it changes the round. I'm just going to read that again. Yeah, I think it's still the same round. It doesn't change the round. So he gets 1 more attack. And then my potion goes into effect. 2, 3. So he only has 1 shift point. So thank God that doesn't affect anything. All right. So I do get +1 shift now. So let's see if I have an effect for that. Reflexes, I do. So drop that up there, +1 shift. So it's just a reminder, but I just have to remember that I have an extra shift. So let's move this to round 2. Is that too loud? Yeah, it should be okay. Go to round 2, and what do I need to do? Okay, pull this to round 2. That's right. That's all good. Let's move this over here. And let's see what we do. So let's try to fight him. Use our heavy mace. Why is it now rolling double again? There's something going on. I have to ask DM. So let's go back. Just roll a straight up 2d6. 6 and a 4. So I've got 3 shift because I took that potion. So I can move this down 2, and I have 1 left. Yeah, can't quite get there. I'm going to turn this down just a bit because it's a little loud. There we go. A little loud for me. So, all right. So I'm not able to hit him. So he is going to attack me. Let's see if it. Let's just use it from here. He rolls his attack. Yeah, his attack isn't doubling up. A 1 and a 4. So he only has 1 shift. Oh no. Yeah, he has 1 shift, right? Yep. So thankfully he cannot. He's got a gas cloud. Oh, he does. Firebomb and a gas cloud, right? What? Now I got to read this. I got to read him again. Yeah, he has a gas cloud on a 1/5, so he can make that happen. So it does a d6 -2 plus special. I can't attack my next turn. Oh my god. So he needs to, he's targeting me, and he does his damage. Well, I guess we just have to open it. Why doesn't it show his damage? Interrupt. Why isn't it showing his... Oh, maybe it does do a d6 -2. I don't think I coded it. So we'll say damage 1d6 -2. Yeah, I'll have to remember that. Gas cloud. I thought I did all these. Man, slacking. Okay. So he's targeting me, and that is going against. So it's a 1. What does my quilted coat do? That is on 3s. I think that's always primary, so this isn't a primary 3. So, all right. 2. So no damage, but I cannot attack next turn. Will I have that from the apothecary? No. So we'll just say apothecary, or what is it called? Gas cloud. Gas cloud can't attack this turn. Okay. That's a gas cloud. I'll put that on me. So the apothecary. So we go to round 3. Let's make sure this is round 3. What can I do? I don't think I can evade. Like, I can't do anything. I think basically, yeah, basically I'm just going to have to see if I can absorb this attack. Yeah. So it goes to him. So now I don't have that anymore, which is good. I can attack next round. But he's going to attack me, of course. So let him roll his attack. 5 and a 3. And he has a 4 and a 5. And a 1 and a 5. So he can't stretch that. But thank God. Comes back to me. It's round 4. So I have to click on this to update. So now all the shift goes up in round 4. So I get a +1 for my reflex potion. So I get to use 3. And that includes points from fatigue. So I get 4 hit points. So, all right. Come on. I'm just going to roll a d6 because for some reason my attack is doubling. I'll have to ask Dan what I'm doing wrong there. That's a 2 and a 3. So I can move, I've got 4 shifts, so I can actually do the bash or I can do the solid belting, right? But the solid belting, I think, is much better. Yeah, but what is his... So, what is his interrupt? Primary 1s and 4s. God. So he gets -2, but I have to do the solid belting. So let's just do that. So I'm going to do this. Before I roll the damage, he gets -2. So I'm going to put that in the modifier. And then I'm just going to roll my solid belting. Oh, that's a good roll, though. Nice. Why did it roll 5-5? Oh, I targeted myself. You idiot. Did I really target myself? Let's say I targeted myself. That's why it's rolling twice, I think. Good God. Why is it not? Control. There we go. That's why I was doing it. All right. So, does he reduce any damage though? Oh, yeah, he did. I did it all. Awesome. All right, let's move down to him. So that was a good attack for us. So let's move down to the apothecary. He does get an extra shift point because we are on round 4. So let's have him attack. 2-2. So no, because he can move to a 1. Yeah, there's no way he can move that far enough. We're going to go to round 5. Double click on this. We're going to update this. So now I'm at 4 +1. I got 5 shift. Come on, man. Let's take this guy down. So let's roll. I'm going to roll our attack. I bet I just screwed that up. And mace. Yep. Because I had me targeted. What an idiot. 6-1. Ooh. But I have 5 shifts, so I can move down. I can't wrap it around. I can't make that 6-1. So I think I'm going to have to do a bash, which might not get through. But at least I can do a bash. But on primary 4s, he takes -2 damage. So we're going to roll that down to a -2. And we're going to do the bash. 6. Yeah, baby. Oh, thank God. That got him. That got him down to a 9. That's awesome. So let's move this down. Then the apothecary now is going to attack. So let's roll his attack. 3-3. Unfortunately, because we're in round 5, he gets 2 shift. So 2 shift, that means he gets 3 shift. So he's definitely going to make this work. So, well, 3. So he can move this to a 4 and this to a 5. So he can do the firebomb. He cannot do the gas cloud, but he can do the firebomb, which is d6 minus 2 damage. Yeah, he can definitely make that work. So let him do the... Why isn't the firebomb showing up? My God. It should be a d6 minus 2. Where I coded all these. And I have to look at these again. Fire bomb. Damage d6 minus 2. And that should work. I don't know what I'm doing. That's... Well, why did that not? We have to do it like this. Damage. Do 1d6 minus 2. Yeah, that works. All right. So he's got me targeted. And my armor is on... Quilted coats on 3s. So this won't be affected by armor. Oh, God. I thought that was a 5. Oh, it's a minus 2, though. So that's awesome. So that doesn't hurt me. Holy moly. Round 6. So I think that's all for shift points. Let's see. Oh, it's 3. So we've got 3. So now I've got 5 shift. I have 6 shift. So come on. Let's do it, buddy. Come through. Use his mace. 6-2. I don't like that. But I have how many shift? 6? Oh, I can move this down 5. I need to do the solid belting because that's 2d6. But it is, again, he gets blinding smoke. So we're going to modify that by minus 2. Come on, big bucks, man. What? Oh, it is still 1d6. Is that right? 1d6 damage, but this is... Yeah, 1d6 plus 2. All right. So that's all right, but that's a 3. 3 plus 2 is 5 minus 2. Okay, that works. It's still 3. Oh, and we took him down. Jesus, I was all worried about the math. And we took him down. That is awesome. So let's leave that. Hopefully it'll leave that image up. We're going to show him as dead. And that should put a blood splatter token. That's awesome. Let's give ourselves XP, so 35. So that's 51. Let's change the music back to something a little more passive. We'll just do like just a little background element or something like that. Elements rain, elements earth, horror. Now let's just do a little tension. All right. Okay, that was awesome. So we had 51 XP. Roll on potions table. Excuse me. 1. So let's do that first. Let's move this over here. And let's go to the table and we'll do probably a loot potions table. Couch table. Might be miscellaneous or random potions. There we go. And we're going to do that. And what does he get? It's a potion of strength. So we're going to open up our inventory. I still got to check how encumbrance works. I know you only get 10 spots or something. So I'll check that before I play again. So we did that. And then let's go back and check out the room. Because if you do defeat the apothecary... So you roll on potions 1 and potions 2. I don't know. I mean, I think whenever you kill something, you're able to get that loot. And then I think this is just what I find on the table. So I do think I get to roll on potion 1 and potion 2 again. So I'm going to put game notes. And we'll say defeated the apothecary. All right, that's great. And we'll roll on potion 1 and potion 2. So find those, and those are. So here's potion 1. Maybe. Did my game freeze? No. No. I'm gonna give it a minute, but man, that looks like it froze. I don't like that. We beat the apothecary though. It's on video. That's just that's working. Maybe I just didn't click it. Okay, that scared me. Potion 1, potions 2. Do that one, and then we'll look at what we got. Phasing and resist magic. Phasing and resist magic. So we'll grab that here. There. And I do think I'm going to put these as a 1 on encumbrance. I don't know for certain. Let's look at what these do. I wonder if I have images of these. Other images, just all. Potion. Yeah, no images, but that's all right. Just read what this does. Phase through 1 locked door, ignoring the locked status. Great. Resist magic. Ignore 1 successful enemy maneuver against you that is magic-based. Instant. I guess you can take that after. I don't know. I'll have to figure out how that timing works on that. So, okay. So let's kind of wrap up, clean up this room, and see if we have exits. And then I'll probably just wrap the stream for now. I had a blast. So we will do exits are random. It is unique. We already did that. And we're going to say number of exits. So let's roll on the exit table. 4. There's 2 exits, but unfortunately, it's not a dead end, so I can put it up. I think I'll have to put it up right here. But the exits are random, so let us go to exit type. And we're just going to put 1 door. Roll on that bad boy. Wooden door. God, I feel like it's always wooden door. I'm going to do that again. I mean, we'll do the exit. We'll do the wooden door. I just have to convince myself that I can roll something different. Oh, well, there's a lot of wooden doors. Never mind. I forgot about it. All right, so we'll go to wooden door. We'll go to assets. We will go to home, campaign. And that's reinforced door, wooden door. Go up here. I'm tempted to play again tonight if I can find the time. I'm really enjoying this. So we'll put that like maybe here. And you know what we're going to do before we go? He is going to look and see if that door is locked or unlocked. So let's roll on the door locked, unlocked. It's a wooden door. Metal and reinforced doors are locked, so that is unlocked. So make sure you clean all this up before we leave, but we're going to put that on here. And maybe turn it around. Go it a little bit more clear. Awesome. Let's do a little line of sight. See our buddy. Nice. And then I might back up and pan out and show the whole map. This turned out pretty cool. I'm going to make sure I get all this cleaned up quickly. Is this room 4? Yeah, that's room 4. So we can put the lock in room 4 here. Yep. Well, I want to show it above the room. Why is that not? Because this wooden door needs to be below the lock. Lock open decoration. Where is... Oh, that's the corridor. It's probably corridor 2, maybe. I'm not going to worry about that. Yeah, some of those I'll have to mess with later. But D, where's that? That's that D, that's fine. That's fine. All right. I think that's good enough cleanup. And we will put him next time. I'm going to put a little note. And we'll put in session 1 notes. Toby will be going through door to the north on next session. Start. Awesome. And that's it. Yeah, let's lock this for a second. Yeah, it's pretty cool little dungeon map here. This is the starting, so I didn't really show anything there, but face the apothecary, which is a little statue here. We built out a pretty cool looking map. I might play this again. Maybe, I don't know if I can't do it on Wednesday because I'll be leaving the country, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I think I will upload it to YouTube and just show it as kind of a random session, do one session, but let me go back to the end screen. If you like these, and give me a comment, let me know you want more, and I will try to do more of these. I really enjoy games like this, and Toby is awesome. So yeah, till next time, I hope you all enjoyed, and hope to see you around again here in the Fantasy Grounds forums or on any of the many Discord channels that I frequent. So thanks everyone. Happy Saturday. And for tomorrow, if you're watching this live, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there tomorrow. And I'll talk to everyone soon. Thanks all.